Welcome in, YouTube, and welcome back! We have done 3 worlds of Super Meat Boy 3D. We are moving on to World 4. We're going to 100% these. Let's bloody do it. And remember, you're listening for the audio going all funky. That's how we find the secret level. So keep an audio ear out for the funky audio, and also keep your eyes peeled for the one bandage. Let's bloody do it. Well, that's not how you do that. Okay. Oh, there's gross bugs. There's gross bugs. Oh no, I don't like the bugs. Oh, this is a difficult video game. But we're killing it. We're killing it. There's the bandage. I saw it. My audio ears. What about my audio toes? You've got audio toes. Shit, that sounds sick. What do they do? Ah, these things are gross. Right, there's the bandage right there. Let's get it. Nope, nope, nope. Shit. Oh, shit. Yes! Easy. Right. Hello, we're back. Hello. Nero would love it if you had your audio tools out. No, no feet. No feet. Thank you. No feet. No feet ever. 345. No one is allowed to take my number. Well, yeah, we'd have to lose quite a lot of people for there to be another 345. I don't think we're in trouble with that. But maybe. You never know. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. We can't do that. That's not fair at all. Oh. Oh, oh. I have zero desire to even attempt 100% on this. Yeah, we are trying. We're gonna try. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I guess we're not gonna... What are we not gonna do? We're probably not gonna A+ the Dark World. But we are gonna do the Dark World. Shit. Oh, down there. You see that little ledge down there? That's got to be where the bandage is. See below me? Down here? Yes, I bloody knew it. Right, how do we get back up here? Right, here we go. Here we go. No! No! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes! That was a bit janky, but we did it. That was a bit jank, but we bloody did it. If we can get the bandage on every level on the first pass through, that means all we'll have to do on the second pass is the A+, which you love to see. Is there anything down here? Nope. Okay. Had to check. Had to check. If you're very secure at 132, he'd have to get himself cancelled. Yeah, that's why we don't talk about the bad stuff. We stick to nice, friendly topics. Can't be getting myself in trouble before I've even got famous, you know? Where's the fun in that? Ah! This level's just kind of gross. There's like spiders and bugs about. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ah! You forgot the bandage. Where is it, like? Oh, right, of course. I'm going to have to get this every time. Yep, thank you, Dee. Thank you. You're right. No, that was Dee Dee's fault. No, no, no. God, this game is really bloody hard. This is really bloody hard. Ah. I can't believe a wee politician man came to my door earlier. I've never had a wee politician man at the door before. He was willing to stand and like talk about his policies and stuff, so fair play to him. Like, I just never expected to see a wee politician man at the door. I've never ever had anyone hand me a leaflet with their own face on it before. I should have just like acted like a crazy person. I bet he has to deal with some mad folk. Like, you know, thinking about that for even a second, if you're going door to door to try and sell yourself as someone that people should vote for, I bet you meet some absolute nut jobs. Mar is on an 85 stream streak. Get the fuck out of here. Mar and Dee both on the 85s. It's very wholesome. An 85 streak. I'm telling you, if any of you get to 100, you're banned for life. I'm telling you right now. You can't be... These numbers are too high. An 85 stream streak. I just woke up. Brother, it's 3:15 in the afternoon. Who am I to tell you when to sleep? I used to have the worst sleeping pattern on the planet. I should have said to him when he knocked on the door, I should have said to him, I am a single issue voter, and that issue is the flat earth. Where do your team stand? Are you ready to get the good word out about the disc we live on? But no joke, they must meet people. They must meet some crazy ass, they must meet some real strange fellas. You can have my vote if you can answer me these riddles 3. I immediately put on a voice. I will vote for thee if you answer my riddles 3. And he's just like, nah, I'm good. Vote for someone else. Bye. Answer these riddles 3 and I will vote for thee. Oh my god, this is so hard. Ask him if he knows why the government invented birds. Imagine. Holy shit. Remember, one of these levels is going to have a super secret level. And the tell is that the audio goes all messed up. So keep an ear out for messed up audio. Oh, look at that up there. That could have been a secret up there, but I don't think it was. I like these little pads. I'm not sure if it comes across, but these are like really satisfying to bounce on. They make like a satisfying little dump. There's the bandage. You see it right there on the right? Here we go. Oh, how am I gonna... Right, hang on. Hang on. Oh, that'll do. Fuck. Flying Dutcherin. Got interrupted by siblings. God, bloody siblings. Flying Dutcherin. Are you Dutch? Is it just the name, or are you actually Dutch? We do have another Dutch person who comes to the channel, I believe. No! I am Dutch. Isn't one of our mods Dutch? Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't either Pinky or Idjin Dutch? I'm terrible with people's locations. I'm not good at it. Flippin' flip. I live in Sweden. Sweden? My partner travels the world. Oh my god, Goatman, and I've been waiting for you to arrive. I need you to answer me a question. Goatman, one time you told me if I was ever gonna buy new headphones, I should come to you. This is that time. I need a good pair of wireless headphones because I want to start going to the gym. I need you to find me some in-ear Bluetooth headphones that cost, like, I don't know, like as cheap as possible while still being good. Your goal here is, I'm poor as shit. I need you to recommend me some decent in-ear headphones that aren't expensive. I am poor. I have no job. I'm a streamer. Recommend me some headphones. Gem mentioned. I'm going back to bed. You probably don't remember this, Goatman, but many moons ago you said to me, don't get cheap shitty headphones. So I'm here for you to recommend me. I forgot I didn't tell you I'm from Sweden. I've been in so many streams today. Flying Dutcherin, my partner travels the world. She likes traveling. And she would not stop talking about how much she liked Sweden when she got back from Sweden. I stay home, she travels the world. And when she came back from Sweden, she would not shut up about how nice it was. Absolutely loved the place. Who knows if she can be trusted though, but you know. It sounded like Sweden was a pretty nice place. Oh, it's very spaced out. We're nice people in nature, especially northern Sweden in winter. Pinky Powers in the building as well. Welcome in. Oh my god, Goatman and Pinky in the building. Uncle Flange says, let's get fucking yoked. Uncle Flange, I've been saying I'm gonna get into decent shape for a very long time. And I think it might finally be time to actually start doing it. It might like finally be time for me to get my fat ass off the couch and into some sort of exercise routine. And honestly, it's thanks to these lot. It's the positive reinforcement I get from the people who come here is like no amount of positive reinforcement I've ever had in my life. It's had a profoundly positive effect on me. That is no joke. And I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna start exercising and looking after myself a bit better. I really do. But what if Domino's then? There's the little devil on my shoulder known as Mar. It's all the rest of the community being like, you got this, you can do it, we believe in you. And then Mar being like, yeah, but what about those chocolate balls from Domino's, man? It's like, shit, yeah, he's right. Not in decent shape, let's become monstrous! Yeah, get me the most effective steroids right now. I want to become the biggest man alive. Yeah, Goatman, I've got headphones that are shit. They're really shit. In-ear ones. And the little case for them I left on the bus recently. And now when I leave the house, I have to listen to the sounds of the world rather than whatever music I'm currently listening to. So I need you to rectify that by recommending me some headphones. And I remembered that many moons ago you said, "Come to me, young man, when you need headphone help." So here I am, coming to you for headphone help. Fuck! Oh, this is a tough one. 10 squats is easy. Yeah, not for me, it's not. I mean, it might be. 10 squats would probably be. So, no, I'm not sure I could do a press-up. That's the thing I keep wondering. Could I do like a pull-up on a pull-up bar? Certainly not. My arms aren't strong enough to lift this body. But could I do a press-up? Maybe. We've missed the bandage. That's annoying. Okay. I thought I was having a heart attack. Oh my god, Mar, don't die. Mar, if you could not die, that'd be pretty sick, actually. Pinky Power, how are you today? Good to see you. Respectfully, when do you take the bus? I'm on a bus occasionally. I'm good at squats for some reason. Oh, we got another fit person in our midst here. We got another Rian King. Someone who actually looks after themselves. There's the bandage over there. You see it? I see it. Let's go get it. Look at these big gross worm things. I do not like them at all. Oh, we're doing it. This looks... This, no, oh my god, what am I doing? I panicked. That's what a man panicking looks like. I can barely do a sit-up, pull-up, I mean. Yeah, I don't know if I got pull-up, like, grabbing onto a bar and lifting my whole weight up to it. That's never happening. There's no way. But getting down flat on the ground and doing, like, press-ups, I could maybe do some of them. It just makes me so sad. Like, I was so in shape. There are photos of me with a six-pack. You know, like, I used to be in excellent shape when I was a young man. It's just like, God, maybe if I just put in, like, a little bit of effort, I could get back there. Maybe. But then, you know, video games and pizza and all the other good stuff in the world, it's like, I don't know, man. 100 milliliters of Tren. It's on its way to you. What's Tren? Is that like a steroid? I'm on the Tren. Just finished the documentary miniseries on sexual abuse of children in the Catholic Church. Yeah, that's not an easy watch. I love a good documentary. Towards the end, it expanded like generally the world. Yeah, it's rife. They're the number one doer of that activity on Earth. And that's only the stuff they've been caught doing. Imagine all the stuff they've not. Oh wow, this is difficult. Tren is a crazy steroid, yeah, oh my god. I missed the bandage, I'm going back. I missed the bandage, I just realised I missed it. Get me on the Tren. That's so funny. I love the idea that you'll just come in here one day and I'm just fucking massive, jacked out, completely huge, muscular monster. I'm like, what are you talking about? I've not done anything different. Damn it! And then a mosquito flies down and pops your fake muscles. Yeah, like a balloon. It's all balloons. This is an extremely difficult video game. And it doesn't help playing like that. Okay, here we go. It's the fact that when those cubes move, they leave behind a little... The documentary made me sad, especially because, like, it's still a problem and there seems to be no solution except for destroying Catholicism. Don't get me started, but would that be so bad? Yeah, I hate it, Pinky. I hate it. I can't hide it. It sickens me to my core. And all these institutions just get away with it. It's fucking sickening. God, it boils my piss. Ah! Bam! All I needed to do was get mad. How would one even start? Unfortunately, Pinky, it's sort of ingrained into... It's like ingrained into us for hundreds of years to not really talk bad about them. Any of them. We're sort of, you know, even like, we talk about it here, like, not talking about religion because, like, you're sort of, it's a little bit like you shouldn't really, you know, and that kind of mentality protects them, you know, like, the fact that it's even considered kind of taboo to talk about is by design. God, please don't get me started. Please don't get me started. We're trying not to offend people. We're trying not to offend anyone. We're trying to be good. Fucking cults, man. Oh no! What am I supposed to do? These big... Ah! These big blob men. This looks like bullshit. It's basically just like a way of making you keep your momentum. You're not allowed to slow down. You have to constantly be moving. The other day, I can't remember who it was that said it in chat, but somebody said, when this dude gets mad, he sounds like Marge Simpson. And I wish that hadn't been pointed out to me. I really wish whoever you are hadn't pointed that out. Because now every time I do get mad and I go, I'm like, fuck, that's Marge, I'm making Marge Simpson noises, don't do that. I've done that for years and no one's ever mentioned, you know, you sound like Marge Simpson when you do that. God damn it. There's an opera playing with naked women with nun caps on, and apparently they do this extra stuff on stage, and there's one priest making a big deal about him not liking it. I heard it. It's like manipulation. It starts slowly. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I was looking through Shav's messages to find that because you said it might have been him and I saw no mention of Mark. Ah! I thought it was Shav. I can't remember who it was. Look at me trying to play this and read chat at the same time because we lost that person yesterday because I didn't read their messages. And now I'm like panicked about missing messages. This is bullshit! Fuck off. And he has the fucking gall to say that we would never do the same Judaism or Muslim beliefs, and it was just like they don't have the same history. Yeah. Pinky. If I wasn't trying to build something here where we're trying to be inclusive and make everyone feel welcome and safe and all that, and that really mean it. You know, maybe if we ever meet in real life, Pinky, ask me to talk to you about fucking religion. Ah! Ben Jenks, what is up, my homie? Don't notice me. No, I have to notice you. A Nero after our stream when? No, I would just get myself in trouble. I've got shitty opinions. This is unbelievable! Oh, right. You just have to be so fat. Like, it's just crazy how... It's like as soon as you're in the area above a flat surface, they start to fall. Yeah, like there. Like... the flat bit, and I'm coming over, and it's not when you touch it he starts falling. It's as soon as you're like above the flat surface. So like if I'm coming in and landed, he starts falling now, and then I'm coming down as he's coming down. So by the time I'm ready to jump, he's already... It's like I'm gonna need to be clapping onto these surfaces so that I've got time to... It's time to walk in. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. It's time to just lock in. It's time to just lock the fuck in. What if you were just not on the platform when they fell? I feel like a late night talk show and the rats might have a name opportunity. Oh. How much do you care about sound? I mean, like, I can't really tell what is and isn't good sound, but I'll never forget holding up my shitty headphones on stream and Goatman, you going, ugh, cheap headphones. You were like, don't buy cheap headphones, never, they're terrible. And you're right, I'd like good ones, but I'm also poor as shit, so like, you know, as good as possible without being without being expensive. Nero's about to murder Mar. It's that... Holy shit, these are annoying. No, Uncle Flange, no. Bye-bye, guys. Are you off, Flying Dutchman? Is this because I missed a bunch of messages? I'm sorry. Gotta go do some chores. Right, Flying Dutch, Charon, Dutcherin. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Another Dutch person for our crew. Enjoy doing chores if that's even possible. Not your fault. Bye. I'm glad. Have a productive chore time, Flying Dutcherin. Oh my god, we got the A+. We got the A+. I'm trying so hard not to miss any messages. You've no idea. I can't play games like this. Look how many die here. Look, the bit after the wall. Look, watch them all disappear right here. Unbelievable. There's like 30 of the little fuckers and they just all disappear on that one spot. I love the replay thing. Yeah, it's great. Oh, no, wait. What? Oh, the lava's... Oh, shit, right. Walk in. Hang on. Oh, God. Oh, fucking shit. The bandage is there. I saw it. Where we died, the bandage. Right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Fuck. You could be dashing a lot more. Yeah, that bit right at the beginning there. The fact that if you run up round the corner, that thing hits you. But if you run a little bit, jump and dash, you can make it under it. Means dashing is just faster. So Mar's right. If I was dashing more often, we would be going faster. That's actually worth thinking about. Nailed that one. That was crazy. Right, here we go. Here we go. Oh. There's a chicken with a target on its butt in that room. What the hell? Okay, moving on. Oh, this is a weird level. Is that a target or an eyeball? Yeah, good question. Why was there a chicken with a target or an eyeball on its butt? Kumu, you're the chicken expert. Is that a certain breed of chicken? Oh my god, what is happening here? That was an interesting one. That was a really interesting level. Okay. Off we go. Remember, keep an ear out for the music going weird. At the end of yesterday's stream, we searched high and low for the one place where the audio went all fucked up. What is happening here? No. Oh. The Targetanus breed. Ah, the classic Targatinus. The Targatinus chickens. Oh my. Holy shit, what am I doing? What am I doing? Ah. You're being a pro gamer, if but for a moment. Yeah, it didn't feel natural. It didn't feel it didn't feel right being that good there for a second. Is this how it feels to be really good at games? God, I don't like it. Well, okay, we're back to good old me. Nope, I've just I missed the wall. I missed the bloody wall, didn't I? That thing's got spikes on it. There's going to be a big slaughter moment there in the replay, yeah, for sure. No. Whew. There's a wired in here but had a detachable cable on the hangout. So no wired, Bluetooth. Yes, a little charging carry case, that would be ideal. Goatman, I guess my maybe like $50. I'd be willing to spend maybe $50. I probably should have given you an amount before you started searching. But I reckon no more than, even then, that's a lot of money. Maybe like around $40. 50, you know, that would be ideal. I go outside now. I'm so sorry to hear that. Have fun, Mar. Or as much fun as you can outside. It's a hot day for going outside too, like, it's warm out there. I was telling you guys earlier, but the old guy in his Speedos is out on the balcony across the road. In this house, that's the official sign that summer has started. The old man is in his Speedos on his balcony, it's officially summer. It's not warm here. Oh. Oh, look, we could go. Oh, we're supposed to go straight ahead here. But there's a little. You see that down there? Hang on. Bandage. Huh. Nice. The Anchor Soundcore Space E40 is a good all-rounder. Goatman, I've already asked a lot of you, but could you PM that to me? Or pin it or something, I don't know. I'll forget that. I like the fish skellies, yeah. The visual style of this wee world is cool. PM me, hun. That's bullshit! I'll Discord it to you, yeah, that's perfect. Did you see that? I got fucked on. The game absolutely fucked on me. I'll discard it, yes. Thank you. Steam Deck fucking sucks. It doesn't allow you to use any headset mic. Really? The built-in mic instead. And that's a Steam Deck thing, is it, Mar? That's interesting. Specifically, okay. Is the Steam Deck as good as everyone says it is? Like, the reviews for it were glowing. My two mates that have them never stop talking about how good it is. Like, I'm not, you know, I like it a lot. Yeah, I've heard really good things. I mean, I'm really not, you know, I could not be further from the market for a handheld, because handhelds are for people who, like, go places. You know, like I've had a Switch and a Switch 2, and those things never, ever leave the dock. I actually forget those consoles can even be in handheld mode. So it's like I'm really not the audience for a Steam Deck because, like, where the fuck would I go with it? But I hear incredibly good things from basically everyone who gets their hands on them says, yep, this thing's amazing. Specifically a Steam Deck thing, I like it a lot. I love my Steam Deck. It's a computer mixed with the best gaming thing in the world. I'm super excited for the new Cube, but yeah, I'd really love to mess with one. I want to get, you know, I'm a big fan of, obviously, as I'm sure you're all very aware, I'm a big fan of video games and hardware, and there's nothing I like more than like opening a new console and like setting it up and messing with the new tech. I really want to get my hands on a Steam Deck just to like fiddle with it. I don't think I want to own one. I've got absolutely no use for a handheld, for a games console that travels. But I really want to like just mess with one for a bit. I want to see it in action. Oh my god, there's wee goblins chasing me. No. There's wee goblins. Oh. What am I supposed to... Ah! That's bullshit. No, I do not like these wee goblin things chasing me, and I know they're not goblins at all. What are they? They're little worms? They look like little worms. I do not want little goblin worms, thank you very much. A wee goblin wobbling. I bought one because the feeling of having your own stuff makes your console and almost put to tears. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair, yeah. It's a cool concept. Like a handheld PC gaming console not too long ago was like a sci-fi wish, and now it's reality. I've sent 2 links over. Goatman, I appreciate you so much. I really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually had a conversation with my partner, like, I need new headphones. She was like, is there anyone that like comes to your Twitch thing? You know, she doesn't understand this, but she just calls it the Twitch thing. Is there anyone that comes to your Twitch thing that could help you find like good headphones? And I was like, there is Mar, but I think if I asked him, like, he's musically inclined, he's an audio person, but I think if I asked him, he'd recommend I just spend my money on Dominoes instead of headphones. She was like, is there anyone else? And I was like, oh, there's Goatman. When's Goatman coming back? And now here he is. We've done it. Alright, I gotta go outside now. Goatman, thank you so much for your help. Thank you for being here. Look after yourself. Enjoy being outside if that is at all possible. Fuck. I quite like that this, I mean, it's frustrating, but I like that this 4th world has implemented those big blob men that fall on you, and these little worms that chase you, as, like, the incentive is just to go faster. You can't slow down, there's no, like, taking your time, and they could have done that in a million different ways, like, incentivized you going faster. Most games do it with, like, the floor is crumbling away, you know, like, oh, you gotta go faster because the floor's falling away. Rickety floorboards or whatever. But in this, they've implemented those big fat guys that fall on you and these little worm creatures as just like a get you going. Go faster or you're gonna die. They're frustrating as hell, but I quite like them. Getting this bandage and getting past these little shits is so... Oh, fuck. I need a new headset. My headset is getting a little meh. This one I'm wearing right now. I've had it for years. I love it so much. I have glued it back together multiple times. Like that. This headset you see me wearing on stream every day has been through the wars. I've replaced the cable a bunch of times. I've glued the cups on the ears back on multiple times. I do not want these headphones to die. I love them so much. I'm not even sure if they're any good, honestly. I imagine an audio person might see them and be like, oh, they suck, actually. I love them. No! Ah! Oh, I'm gonna lose the plot. I think the whole, like, the size of my head, I don't know. Shit! Benjinx, you got me killed! Always too big on me. Yeah, I feel that. Mine's is the opposite. My head is bloody huge. So headphones and hats are usually too small for my big giant head. That's not me, like, doing a bit. I just have a massive head. I'm like a Funko Pop. That's actually my excuse for getting fat, is that so that my body's starting to look a bit more fit, a bit more with the size of my head. Ah! This is really, really hard. That bandit, it's the depth of, like, fucking... That bloody bandage! Again, it's like, where is that bandit? Why can I not? No fucking shit! Top of my head to my ears. I used to have headphones that kept breaking. Then I got very cheap earbuds. Those worked for like a month and then one ear broke. I feel like... I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but there's a little bit of me that sometimes thinks that like tech like headphones aren't like designed to last. I know that might... I'm sure I'm just being like a mad conspiracy theorist, but like there is a bit of me that thinks... I think they make headphones to only last for a little bit, so that you'll buy more. I really do. I feel like you're constantly hearing about people being like, oh, the ear on my headphones broke. Fuck. Oh my god. I think that's one of the things I would buy. I'm not sure if it's a smart thing to buy, but see if I ended up, like, one day having loads of money. If I ever somehow came into, like, I don't know, £100,000 just dropped into my lap one day, or $500,000 or something. I think one of the first things I'd buy is, like, a really, really, really good pair of headphones. Oh, you can jump on the outside of that wall. I didn't realise that's so much easier. They have light bulbs that will never go out, and they choose to not sell consumer grades because then you'd never buy another. Of course, shit is designed to fail to sell more. Yeah, it makes me so mad. But you're absolutely right, yeah. They've, like, developed batteries that last for, like, 100 years. You can... I can't believe you can actually stand on the outer wall of that. I had no idea that was a thing. This is so much easier now. I can't believe it's taken me this long to figure that out, but the wall the bandage is on is climbable. This is no longer gonna be like a difficult, you know, we just up to the outer wall. It's so easy, fucking shit. We did it! Getting the A+ on that one is going to be a nightmare. That's gonna be a nightmare! Here we go, this is the last one before the boss fight. Here we go. Oh. That was yeah. I wish I had actually stopped and watched the replay there. I really do. Whoa! What? What? Where? Where am I? Tupperware went bankrupt because people kept the containers too long and then gave them to their children, so they didn't need to buy it themselves anymore. Yeah, it's exactly stuff like that. Like, there isn't money in selling products that last forever, I guess is the point, right? Well, it's not down there. It's not down there. Shit. No! Oh, no! Should we really be basing life off making money? No, we absolutely should not, Benjik. Like, no. In no way should we. But is that the goddamn world we live in? Nailed it. That's one for the rat-themed late-night talk show. Oh, look how close we were to the A+. Yeah, it's complicated. Yeah, it is unfortunate. It's truly unfortunate. I mean, I really don't get me started. The last thing we need after talking about religion is getting me talking about capitalism. But there's that cutscene that looks like that again. It sure looks like that. That doesn't... Yep. Honestly, just give me like 1 year. Just give me 1 year of me being in charge. Come on, let me try it. Let me try it. Just let me make me king of the world for 1 year. It couldn't be any worse. I couldn't make it any worse, you know? It's snowing out right now. Oh, that's amazing. I miss the snow so much. I miss the snow so much. All right, here we go. Maggot Larry, boss time. Here we go. It's bloody hot and sunny here, I hate it. It's too hot, too sunny. Some sort of cult activity going on here. Ugh. He's giving me the finger. Dr. Fetus. Hello, Larry. Oh my god, what the fuck is all this? I love that he just gives you the finger. Yeah, he's a little shit. He's a little shit. Oh my god. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. What am I supposed to do there? I should be learning the text by heart right now and writing a bit for the performance I need to make. But instead you're here with us, Pinky. I'm very grateful. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Wasn't I better at this? Wasn't I better at this a minute ago? What's happening? Oh my god. This is unbelievable. The guy that made the Weapons movie, Zach Krieger, He's currently in the middle of making the Resident Evil movie. I don't think it is him that makes the money. I don't think that's right, Shav, but I could be wrong. His next movie is the Resident Evil movie, the weapons guy. Maybe it's the producer then. Yeah, it'll probably be one of the producers. That new Mummy movie looks a bit... I keep getting ads for that movie, yeah. Never... Oh. Here we go. How are you doing, Chev? How are you today? How are the plants getting on? Lee Cronin. I've heard that name before. I know that. He made something good. Oh my god. Oh shit. This is so difficult. Oh my god. He's lifting some, he's like the shit. It's subtle, but some of the tentacles are like elevated, so you need to like run under them rather than jump over them. And it's bloody hard to spot. Like there's one of them there, that one there's a run, yeah, that one was a run under. Oh shit, this is... Oh shit, what? Oh, I just walked off the edge. He did Evil Dead Rise, nice. And there's a new one this year, yeah. The guy that stars in the Evil Dead movies, I read his book. He's an interesting fella. What's his name? The guy that plays Ash in the Evil Dead movies. He's got a book called If Chins Could Kill. One of the few autobiographies I've ever actually read. He wasn't in the last one. No, he wasn't. I don't think he was anyway. Shit! This is absurdly hard. This is absurdly hard. You read a book, yeah. Bruce Campbell, that's it, yeah. Yeah, I have read some books. When I was younger, I went through a bit of an autobiography kit. I started reading a bunch of, like, all sorts of people's autobiographies. Is this the hardest game ever made? No. No, it definitely isn't. Is it really fucking bloody fucking hard? Yes, it is. Oh my god, what? They're coming this way. Oh, fucking shit. What? Yes! Look at all my wee men. Look at all my wee men. Campbell is such a funny name. What do you mean? I sort of do autobiographies by proxy, by podcasts about horrible people, and most recently I learned about General Butt to Naked, who was a Liberian war criminal, commander, and preacher. General Butt to Naked. Excuse me. That's not a real thing. I don't believe that's what that person has on their birth certificate. It's like a camp bell, and someone was like, "Yep, that's me." That's the name he gave himself because he went into combat naked. Oh my god. Also tortured and killed a lot of people. That's a lot less fun than the naked thing. That's a lot less fun than the naked thing. Okay. Right. So, oh, what is this? Hello. Oh, little shortcut to the hidden area. This is where the secret level will be once we unlock it. Right, so we've got 3 A pluses and 9 bandages. It's time for our second loop of World 4, where we pick up all these bits. Now, remember, you're looking for a bandage, but you're also keeping your ear out for when the audio goes all fucked up, because that's where the secret level is. Fucked up audio. So here, we're just trying to get the A+. Let's do it. Tornado test sirens caught me off guard. Whoa, tornadoes. I wish I lived somewhere with mad weather. All we get here is just permanent, constant, never-ending rain. Right, we're going for the A pluses. We're going for the A pluses. We're gonna have to be real fast here. Oh, not that way. Not that way. Well, that wasn't fast enough. That sure wasn't fast enough. My ear will stay inside, thank you very much. Excuse me? We get rain and tornadoes. General Butt Naked was the deadliest cannibal of all time and a human rights activist. I really like one of those things. You know how people have basically like whitewashed and forgiven Michael Jackson because his music was legendary. So people just sort of ignore the fact that he was a child predator. Can we do that with General Butt Naked? Can we just sort of ignore that he was a cannibal because he was a human rights activist? Damn it. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Damn it! This is going to be tough. A plus in this level is going to be real hard. Would you like to know how he brainwashed his army of mainly child soldiers called the Butt Naked Commandos? Shavarav, please tell me you're making all of this up. Please. What an absurd. This is absolutely absurd. Right, so I'm trying to cut corners at that bit by going forward when I should be going round, and there just isn't like a way around. I do have to go up onto that back wall. That's how you get an A+, surely. That's an A+, and don't call me Shirley. Would you like to know how you bring what? He put cocaine in their food and then made them watch Jean-Claude Van Damme move. You could have given me 1,000,000 guesses, and I would never have said, oh, he put cocaine in the food and made them watch Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. That sentence would never have... Not once. What the fuck? Jean-Claude Van Damme. Right, here we go. A+ time. Was that a first try? Was that a first try? Right, here we go. Next A plus. First try. First try. Oh, I've gone into where the bandage is. Okay, second try. Second try. Oh, third try. I can already tell we're going to end up doing what we did in the last world. And we'll A plus all the levels, we'll bandage all the levels, and then we're going to have to go back through looking for the secret level. Because I'm just not keeping an ear out for the music thing when I'm trying to get these A pluses. Oh, this is a tough level. This game could be really fun for me, I think. Yeah, for sure. It really depends how much of it you want to, like, torture yourself with. Like, games like this are sort of like... It's fun if you do the main story. It's, like, challenging if you try to get, like, I don't know, in this case, say the bandages. And then it's, like, brutal if you try to do all the A pluses. We're gonna do them all! We're doing them all! Oh, is that it? Is that it? Please? Yes! Killing it right now. We're on a roll here. We're on a roll! Again, we've already got the bandage here, so it's just about time. It's just... This one's just time. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I don't know what I did there. And it wasn't enough. We need to cut a second and a half off of that. Jean would be a woman. It's Jean. Okay. This game can be really fun. Yep, you know what Google means, Pinky. I'll try to... I'd try to flow state it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. We are... I've actually found that... Games... How do I put this? It's an interesting study on how you play games differently when you're streaming. I've found that difficult games, where normally the answer to beating them is to get into a sort of flow state, it's like impossible, somewhat impossible to get into that flow state on stream because you're streaming. Can you not skip that second sideways jump? Let me... I go here. This is the first sideways jump. Are you saying go straight from here to here? Nah, there's not. You can't get air enough. But you might be meaning... You might be meaning here? Going from here to... to this, for example. And then instead of hitting there to there, yeah, we could tighten that up. We could tighten that up. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. The question is, can I get straight from... The question is, can I get straight... I think you need to redefine what I meant by second sideways. Can I get from here to that one on the left? And I can. Okay, perfect. So we don't need to interact with this diagonal bit at all. We can just go straight from here to here. Okay, yeah, we can do this. I play worse while streaming for the most part. It basically takes me forever to warm up. I'd be bored if I won all the time though, so no big deal. I've messed that up. Yeah, weird. I can't... That's a tough one. It seems like that jump here isn't always getting to that platform. Yeah, there we go. See, now it does. But I've missed the timer on it. That's not good. That's a tough one. This is a tough one. Yeah, that. There's something about that jump. I'm not quite like. And we could jump to here to guarantee we get across, but it's not. The point is getting there as fast as possible. Shit, I'm just killing myself. Oh my god, that's not good. That's not ideal. Yes, yes. Yes. Next. Okay, here goes. We don't have the bandage here, so let's get that first. Let's just run about looking for a bandage before we do anything. I'll still try to speed run here. I'll try and go fast. But we're keeping an eye out for the wee bandage boy before we do anything. Huh. Is it maybe behind? Can I... Oh my god, with time to spare, we could have... Yeah, that one's going to be fine to speedrun. It's just that the wee bandage must be well hidden. Hold on, I'm watching this replay looking for it. I don't see it at all. I don't see it at all. Right, let's restart, It's not like tucked away here at the beginning somewhere. No, it's not. Right, okay. Okay. We're looking for a single bandage. Down the side of this thing? Nope. Oh, it could be behind that roller there. Hang on. Hang on. The funniest shit happened last night while playing Tekken 8. Some guy got robbed twice against due to being slightly off axis. They couldn't tell because the camera angling in that game is miserable. Rian King, I wanted to ask you, I heard recently someone saying like there was like problems in the community, or like people were mad or upset or something, and 2 specific fighting games were mentioned. And I can't remember what the games were, but I specifically thought like, oh, I'm gonna ask my fighting game person about this, which is you. Was it Tekken and something else? People in the community were mad about something recently. I wish I had a better memory. Does this ring any bells whatsoever? Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 6. Maybe. It was either of those and one other game. I don't think it was those 2. It was one of those and something else. And it sounded like they were both having issues for like separate reasons. I just wanted to know what the reasons were. I don't really follow the communities of any games. can't find this little bloody bandage anywhere. And I keep dying. Right. I did see that it's unrelated, but a guy that won a Pokemon Go tournament got his loss taken from his stream because he celebrated winning by standing up and doing a small air punch and then congratulating his opponent. He got his win taken away for celebrating. That doesn't sound right. Really? Could be anything really. Fighting games are in a bad way by a wide margin at the minute. Why so? I think Tekken was definitely one of the ones mentioned. Why are fighting games in a bad way at the moment? Something specific or just in general or... Right, we've absolutely destroyed the A+ ranking. We just need to find the bandage now. This is such a small level. How well hidden can this bloody thing be? Just play Soul Calibur with the added Yoda as a character. I know I can't do him because his hitbox the third design. Yeah, I remember. I used to love that Soul Calibur did that. Every like new Soul Calibur, there would be like a different character for each platform. There was Link, there was Darth Vader, there was Yoda. I'm not sure if it's very good for the fighting game community, but me as a casual, I always quite liked that they did that. The spot where you kept dying, there's a roller that doesn't seem to have a purpose. Yeah. Could be something to do with... Yeah, that... I did notice there's a... Oh, wait, look. Hold on. Hold on. Back there. Look at that. There, it's there. Look. It's popping onto the screen when we go back here. That's well sneaky. Kumu. I'm not even sure if that's where you were talking about, but you're getting the praise for that one. Thank you, Kevin. Just noticed the stream title. Uncle Flange, my stream. It's Bandage Girl. Oh my God, we got her. Oh, we love Bandage Girl in this house. Normally my titles are like first playthrough, chapter 3, beat boop, boring. So I'm trying to be a bit more... The chat gave me that one yesterday. I said, give me a title for this, for my stream title. And someone said, slinging my meat boy. And I was like, yep, that's disgusting. I love it. Let's do that. I saw the bandage. I sent you a picture in DM where it is. Great. Praise received. Tekkener spent a good amount of time bad pressing on other fighting games. Now that Tekken is the bad game, many of the content creators are trying other games for money. Slinging my meat boy. Right, now we just need the A+ here. We've already got the bandage here. See the little dancing bandage? You see it at the top left of the screen, the little dancing bandage, to tell you that you've already bandaged this level. I love that little... It's a great little, I don't know, JPEG. It's a little GIF of a glowing bandage with a little smile on its face. I love it. He's very wholesome looking. Fuck. It was my finger with the bandage on it, making the telltale circle sign with my thumb and index finger to make you look. I would have lost the game. Oh, these stupid worms. The chat, good old Alan rose up from the grave. Alan was here yesterday. Yeah, Alan. God, it was good to see her. Alan's away doing a very, very similar course at uni to the one I did. It might actually have some of the exact same curriculum, honestly. Alan away learning how to make the video games. Extremely exciting stuff. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? I'm choosing to get hit by that worm every time. And from borrowing concepts from other games, it's been argued that it's slowly becoming Soul Calibur 6, which was also a flop. Interesting. Tekken is the one I played as a kid. Like, see, I didn't know shit about fighting games. But when I was a kid, Tekken was the one I owned. Well, it was Mortal Kombat first, I guess, but then at the PS1 times, it became PS1 times, it became Tekken. I'm gonna murder everyone. I'm gonna murder everyone. I've lost my ability to play this video game suddenly. What's going on here? Alan was a words on stream. Alan's ability to write all of the words yesterday was actually incredible. Look at that! Yes! Look at all my wee meat men. Squish, squish, squish. Yeah, I will hydrate, you better believe it. Right, we've already got the bandage here and the A+. Oh shit, next. Next! I love the replay, yeah, it's really good. I mentioned this before, but in the original, because in the original Super Meat Boy, it was 2D and most of the levels were just on one screen. It was really interesting to watch all the replay was almost like watching water flow through a... Don't want to hunt for the weird music. Yeah, we're keep an ear out for the weird music, yo. We've got 9 A+, 10 bandages. We're pressing on. It's somewhere in these levels, the music goes and slows right down. We need to keep an ear for it. So we've A+ and bandaged right up to 7. Now we're on 8. We just need the bandage. Here we go. I have to this day never had a console. Wow. That's interesting. Oh no, it's this one. No, it's this one. I don't want a bandage hunt on this level, no. The noise these little fuckers make. You hear them going, I see it. It's there. It's in that wall. I don't know how we're gonna get to that. It's in a wall. I see it. I see how we're gonna do it. We go through here. No, we don't go through here. But it's on the other side of wherever I am right now. Do you see that? I have to go in the other... Shouldn't we check 7 for the music that... Kumu. You are the best. Ah, fucking shit! This is the worst level in the game. This is so far. We've now seen 4 of the 5 worlds, and this is the worst one. Bandage! Right, now we just need to get to the end of the level without fucking it up. Next! Right, we've done the bandage, we just need the A+. We've done the bandage, we just need the A+. Not like that. Not like that. I'm surprised we didn't get the A+ on this one because like levels like this, you don't have a lot of leeway on how fast you move. You've just got to go, 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 you know? Like, it can't be much faster than that. Done. Right, next. Here we go. We're absolutely killing this. Much faster that time. Right, so what have we still to do here? Bandage and A+. So let's get the A+, and then we'll go back for the bandage. Let's attempt to the A+, and then we'll go back for the bandage. Fucking shit, man. Oh my god. I know it's called Meat Boy, but I was not prepared for the meatiness of the sound effects. The original, because the original was a Team Meat are the team that make it. Hello, Spooky Latties. Team Meat are the team that make it, which was originally Edmund McMillan's team. And if you've played any of Edmund McMillan's games, which are Binding of Isaac, or Super Meat Boy, or the one that just came out, Mugenics, you'll know that the dude absolutely loves his gross sound effects. Like, that's basically like the through line across Binding of Isaac, Super Meat Boy, and Mugenics, is that the art and the sound effects are just gross. Pinky, did you know the person who explains how people are wrong with their grammar? Nobody likes that person. Nobody wants that person. But I still do it anyway. See, anytime someone writes would of, or could of, or should of, I'm like, I'm gonna have to correct you, I can't help it. The one that still gets me to this day is effects and affects. I do not think you could explain that to me. When do I write that something affects something versus affects something? That's the one I still don't get to this day. It literally can't get closer than that. 00.00.01 away. That's as close as an A+ gets. Yes! Right, now we do that same level and we go on a bandage hunt. Keep your eyes peeled for bandages. I wonder if it's like, you know, some of these rollers seem to have like little gaps behind them. Like this, like you see that cube down there. The little gap that it's rolling into there, the bandage could be in there. I'm gonna have a look. It's not, I'm dead. So affect is only used as a thing that has an influence on something. So when I talk about earlier, let's say for example, earlier I was saying that creating this community and how positive this community is has had quite a large effect on me. That would be A. That would be affect. They haven't had a positive effect on me. They've had a positive affect on me. That would be effect. That would be effect. No. So affect is only used as a thing that has an influence on something, but they had an influence on me. So that would be affect. No? I always think of the example of an actor having flat affect. I've never understood this. Explain it more. You might be affecting change in your community. The effect is minimal. We got it. Ah, shit. The effects, see how one's not a verb. I don't know why I don't get this. And then is always comparative. Then and than's easy. That's fine. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Then and than's not, you know. It's just the affect effect one that I just don't get it. I've never gotten it. Shit! You're distracting me with English. Teach me. See how one is not a verb? No, I'm not sure I do see. I'm not sure I do see. Fuck! Oh my god, I'm losing the plot now. Right, we're gonna wait for this to roll back so we can just... Oh, I jumped into the spikes. This is the worst level in all of the world. I mean, it's obviously not. It's obviously not. You can't hear it, but those lot are squeaking up a storm in the background. There must be some sort of battle happening. Squeaky little buggers. Well, at least it's not good, well, and who, What's an effective usage of affective? What's an effective usage of affect? I always struggle with effect vs affect too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I got cheated on, which affected my mood, which had the effect that I got depressed. Yeah, I'm not sure I followed. Even having you guys explain it and give examples, I still don't get it. Affect is a verb, so it's more like what you're going to do, like the cold weather affected the plants, where effect is like the outcome, the effect of the cold on the crops. So if I was to go through to the kitchen and just punch my partner in the face, I would have affected her physically, and the effect is that would make her sad. You know, I'm still like so Yes. Okay. We're gonna use spousal abuse as our. So in a game, you'd only have a status effect, but the status would be affecting you. Yeah, that's the thing. By you guys' account, what you guys are saying, wouldn't the thing in all the Final Fantasy and all video games be status affects then? If I'm being poisoned by a status, that's an affect, not an effect, right? Like if I was to poison someone, that would be an affect. So why in games is it status effect? Just got here and we abusing our spouses. No, never, never. That was a terrible example. I just heard her moving around in the background and I thought I'd involve her. Right, we're looking for a bandage. We're looking for a bandage. Keep your eyes peeled for a bandage while you teach me English. It would have an effect on them and they would be affected by the poison. Because it's the result, so an effect, not the affect of poison. I like to convince myself that I'm smart. Not like super, super intelligent, but like smart enough. And this one I just don't get. I don't get it. English is so easy, I swear. No, English is like the hardest. This English is so messy. My one of my lecturers at uni used to be a linguist, and he was saying English is like the messiest language that exists on Earth. Like, there's so many. Most languages are basically sets of rules, whereas English, it's constantly breaking those rules, like constantly. I find it quite fascinating. Effect is the condition / state. Aspect is the action to alter one's state. Yeah, so why wouldn't poisoning them be the affect? If I poison someone, that is an action to alter their state. English uses 50 different rules from 30 different languages and doesn't consistently follow any of them. Yeah, English is the messiest language on the planet, apparently. But I'm a big dumb idiot who only speaks one language, so I can't actually prove that with my own knowledge. Poison is affect, but poisoned is effect. You may be affecting poison upon someone. So a status effect is I'm poisoned, it hurts. If you poison someone, you've affected. But once it's on, it's an effect. I think they're saying affect is solely the action that causes the falling. Yeah, but that's because to get through life in Scotland, all you really need to do is deep fry Mars bars, haggis, and fried. So, okay, yeah. Okay, the act of me poisoning them is the affect. Them being poisoned is the effect. This is fascinating. More like affecting someone by using poison. Just think about how you never get it wrong when discussing cause and effect. No, I probably do get it wrong when discussing cause and effect. USA, USA. Right, okay, so we've gotten the A+ and the bandage now? I can't even remember. No, I don't think we do have the A+. We got A+ this level. No, wait, do we? You've all distracted me so thoroughly. My brain fucking hurts. Right, A plus the A plus and the bandage. We got the bandage on 12. Here we go. I don't know what's the cause and it's affecting me. Right, we need A plus here. You know, that's always been my one. See when it comes to like language stuff, I feel like I've got a decent understanding of it. But the affect effect one just... And I don't feel confident now. Even after you guys explaining it, I'm like, okay. Oh, that was bullshit. Yeah, even after you guys explaining it, I don't feel like I could confidently explain that to another person, you know. There you go, YouTube audience. You learn some grammar from a Super Meat Boy VOD. Yeah, so much of my vocab over the years have been from reading, so understanding pronunciations and practical usage is fun sometimes. Interesting. The pronunciation of words is hard here because Scottish people almost seem to make it like a goal to mispronounce words in like a unique Scottish way for every single word possible. Like, I don't think I heard proper, like the way words were properly supposed to be pronounced as a child once. Because people just pronounce words in the weirdest way here. Oh, I'm playing worse than I ever have. God, that's gotta be the A+. Yes! I saw a meme about Scottish Twitter and the translations at one point. Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm telling you, man, that the way people speak here is absurd. Like, it's really like... it's bonkers. You could be mistaken, and people are, for thinking that Scottish people aren't actually speaking English. Like, it sometimes sounds so different from the Queen's English that it's like... I used to work with an American girl, and she absolutely would just like... Sometimes we'd be talking in our standard Scottish accents, and she would just look at us and you could tell she's thinking, I have no idea what these people are saying. I have no idea what these Scots are saying. Get a Scottish person to say Aaron earned an iron earned. Aaron earned an iron earned. I'm a Scottish person, I'll say it. I said it. Whenever I watch shows like Friends, Ross and I would both say whom, and people would laugh at me for no. My birth name was apparently chosen for me by the Gaelic spelling of a name, but apparently it's not even proper Gaelic. Oh no! Was this, have you got like Gaelic family members? Oh, fidget spinner. Fuck! I am Scottish, Nero, deep down in my veins, and my last name, but I'm a rat. I'm a rat USA Kindle. I've been told that the Gaelic alphabet doesn't commonly use K's. Interesting. Gaelic is spoken here a lot, but I don't actually know much about it. I barely understand anyone in English, just a random furious rejection from my region. You may as well be speaking a different language. Oh, that was good. That was good. This is a good run. This is the one. This is the one. Come on. Come on. Yes. Right. We're bloody killing. We're bloody killing it. We've done the bandage here, so we just need the A+. Which we're just going to do first try here, right? Holy shit, we're gonna do it first try! We're gonna first try it! Oh my god, I've never played games better in my life. That, the past 18.5 seconds were the best I have ever played games in my entire life. Holy shit. What does that say, Rianke? When your lake sounds like leg and your bag is beg, I need subtitles. I'm like 70% Germany. I don't know, so I don't know why they chose that spelling. Wow, absolutely destroyed that level. I can't believe it. Well, we first try A+ the next one as well. Here we go. Not like that, we won't. Are the ratties awake? Are they awake? No, not right now, they're not. Last night we had a hard time waking them up. Like, you know, they get at least an hour out every day to get their little runaround time. And last night it was like getting late at night, and the little shits were still in their bed. We were like, hey, get up. It's time for you to come out and play. And eventually they got up. We've got the summoner, which is just a little tub of treats, and you shake the little tub of treats and they all just jump up. Oh, what's that noise? Is that treats? Fuck. I was told by a classmate that moved from Ireland so it could be a rule for Irish. Oh, interesting. Ah, shit. I'm getting killed by reading chat. It's your fault. It's your fault. First game, best game. Oh my god, that's that run I just did. Clipped forever. There you go, gamer. Proof that I'm good at. Proof that I can be good at games when I try. No, what am I doing? That's not where the level is. After all my ratties went over the rainbow bit, it took me so long to adjust to not hearing the little skittering and the sounds of the water bottle through the night. Yet, tell me about it. Like, it's gonna be so. If we ever don't have any, it's going to be real quiet here. You know, we've talked about it before, but rats, like, can't be alone. It's, like, really bad for them to be alone. Like, you can give them a lot of love and attention, but, like, they really need companions. Like, they're just not built to be alone. So rat owners will very often end up on what is called, like, the cycle. You know, like, when you're down to 2, you get more. And then when more die and more die, you get down to 2, you get more. And you end up on that cycle because the right thing to do is, if you're not getting any more, it's once you're down to 2 to rehome them, so that they're never left in a situation where there's only 1, because it's like not fair to them. And we've been on that cycle for years now. And if the day ever comes where we don't have them and we have to rehome the last 2, it's gonna be heartbreaking, man. The flat, like Spooky Lattes just said, it's gonna be so quiet. Are you sure you're Scottish? If you are, then prove it by sending me a pic of your Apple ID and passport, mum's maiden name, your dad's car keys, your bank statement, Kiwi's driver license, and most importantly, a pic of your rats. I could send you a bunch of those things. I couldn't send you my dad's car keys because he used them to get in his car and never come back. But I could definitely send you a picture of the rats. My driver's license? Excuse me. Probably by a firehouse. What the hell are you saying? Ah! I'm getting distracted. Oh no. Does Nero have a driver's license? No, I don't. As we've discussed here on the channel in the past, I've had hundreds of hours of driving lessons. I've sat my driving test 3 times, and every time I have spectacularly failed. My first driving test, I drove straight over a roundabout in my first driving test. I cannot drive. I cannot drive. I will not drive. Those of you that know me know I get really bad anxiety. I've dealt with anxiety my whole life. It's very real. It's very powerful. It's had much control over my whole life. And I've never, ever been more anxious than when I'm at the driver's seat of a vehicle. I'm convinced I'm going to kill someone. Like, I just should not have control over, like, a big, powerful vehicle. I should not. We've missed 2 bandages. 13 and 15. Let's go look for them. So yeah, no, driving is not for me, even though I have tried many times. Driving is not. Does anyone know what in God's name is goulash? I think it's some kind of soup, but I don't know what it is. Goulash is food, right? I've heard that. It's food. I don't know what kind of food, but I know it's food. Right, keep an eye out for a bandage. You're looking for a bandage? We've got 2 bandages to find and a secret level. And Kumu has strongly suggested, because she's a good soul. Oh, I see where the bandage is going to be. Look, on the right there. There's a wall on the right here. Yeah, knew it. Bloody knew it. Kumu has strongly suggested that the secret hidden level just might be level 7. In level 7. So we'll get these 2 bandages. Bandage. Don't a bandage. Goulash. It's a food word. It makes me think it'll be like watery. Just the word goulash makes me think it would be like a soup or a stew or something like that, you know? We just need to take our time here. We've gotten the bandage. We're not in any rush to get to the end. We're just trying to do it nice and slow. Beautiful. Right. I always think of goulash as like a liquid casserole. Those are interesting words. A liquid casserole. That sounds vile. I'm having liquid casserole today. Right. One more bandage to go. It's in this level we just did. But I also don't know shit about fuck. I love Kumu. Kumu has said a bunch of funny shit since we've met her. But no phrase I love more does Kumu say than when she says, I don't know shit about fuck. I'm just randomly checking places for this last bandage. I have never watched this much Super Meat Boy gameplay. Why is that Suit Man beating Meat Boy with his wife? So, that man in the suit is Dr. Fetus, and he's the bad guy. And he has kidnapped Bandage Girl, Meat Boy's girlfriend. So now we, Meat Boy, must save Bandage Girl from Dr. Fetus. I see it, it's there. It's there, I saw it. I'm not sure how we're gonna get to it, it's really high up in the air. Fuck. There's not a world in which I stream, but thank you, Enemies Laddies, for following. You never fancy it, Pinky? Never fancy doing your own Pinky stream? Wait. The effectively affected affect population effectively affected a effect. Nope. 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 Is that like a grammatically correct sentence? Oh my god! I just built an ATM that only gives out coins. I don't know what, no one's thought of it before. It just makes sense. I like jokes like that. You know what I'd like to read is a joke book full of jokes that only make sense in one place in the world. Like that joke there that Scroto just told is only funny in America because cents is American currency. There's plenty of jokes that only make sense in Scotland. Give me a joke book with culturally specific jokes. That's what I want. No, piss off. No. Oh, why am I finding this so difficult? The euro. Oh yeah, honestly, I forget the euro exists. The euro. God, yeah, some countries use the euros, don't they? What countries use euros? Because it's not even close to all of Europe. I wonder how many countries use euros. I'd argue it's probably less than 10. Most of Europe. Nah. There's no way. The UK can't be the only place that didn't switch to the euro. It must be like 50% of Europe at most. No, euro cents will not. Wait, oh. Pinky, that's a bad joke. You're timed out. Obviously not. If we time people out for bad jokes, I would be permanently timed out. There's like 21 countries in Europe that use the euro. Interesting. Which is just mental, like, so all of those... The EU, oh see, that's different though. I'm not asking how many countries in the EU use the euro. I'm asking how many countries in Europe use the... The EU's like a club. Europe's a place, you know? I think that makes sense. So, like, here's the question I've got for you, right? When the euro came in, Britain, Scotland and England went, why the fuck would we get rid of the currency we've used for thousands of years to just start using a new currency? It seems absurd. It seems absurd to me now. Are you telling me that loads of countries just went, yep, let's forsake the currency we've used since the dawn of this country for some brand new currency? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I can't compute just like what that would be like logistically, financially, to just get rid of the currency your country has used forever, to replace it with the new one. Like, I can't, do you know what I mean? Like, I might just be being an idiot, but it seems like that would be a lot of work, and for what benefit? I'm a fucking simpleton though, so if anyone actually knows this stuff, please feel free to explain. I think there are countries that aren't allowed to use the euro, but they still do. What? Freedom bucks. It's because of unity. No way the UK used French francs at one point though, right? I mean, they might have also, yeah. Is that, I don't know, is that like a gotcha? What do you mean? The UK have used the British pound for like hundreds of years. I'm not sure I follow. Pinky found it funny, so it must mean something. But yeah, like, what was the benefit? I'm confident that the answer is complex enough not to fit in a Twitch chat. Yeah, fair. I was alive then. I remember when they were like, hey Britain, do you want to use a new currency? And folk were just like, fuck no. What, like, why? I'm not sure I understand the benefit, like. So if I live in, I don't know, like, fucking, I don't know, France, does France use the euro? The people of France just used French currency for the entire history of France. And then at some point in the 90s, the early 2000s, they went, let's just get rid of the currency we have used for hundreds of years and start using a new one. Like, I can't, it doesn't compute for me. "21 of the 27 EU countries and over half of the geographical Europe." God damn. I think it was more a way to unify the European Union. Interesting, okay. So it was about the founding of the EU. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought, honestly. I forget the euro exists. So do the countries that use the euro Did they also still use their original currency, or was that all just chucked in the bin? Like, the day the euro came in, did your French and German money just lose all of its value? Or was there like a trade-in system? Like, my controller just ran out of battery, I'm plugging it in. Like, when the euro came around, did the French people have to go to the exchange place and hand in their French money to replace it with euros? I assume they did. There was a trade-in system. Of course there was a trade-in system. What do you think? That's what I'm asking. I'm just asking questions here, Shav. Relax. It was to create a counterpart to the dollar by making a really big part of the world use the same currency. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. It was because of the American dollar. I would not have thought that. Hi, Grandpa Legion. First of all, that's not true. The Franks used the denier. The denier. No, it's just a euro. Of course it was a trading system. What do you think? Snow needs to die in a fire. I love the snow, Lady Llama. Europe did not get zeroed out all at once. Yeah, I guess I'm asking, like, the actual rollout of it must have been quite complex. You know, like the logistics, the actual performance of taking your country's entire wealth that has existed for, in some case, hundreds or thousands of years and turning it into a new currency must have been like a bit of a logistical nightmare. I can't believe how difficult I'm finding this level. I can't believe it. You can have it for 6-7 months. Yeah, I think I'd love to live in Canada and experience all the snow, Lady Llama. When Canada rolled out their new bills, I worked in a bank. We just collected any cash people had and traded it for the new currency. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I find it quite fascinating, the idea of asking the entire population of a country to do that. Fascinating, like everyone working together to do that. It's a logistical challenge, sure, but so much is digital now. I'm sure it's easier now than it could have been at the time. Yeah, that's true. Was everything digital when the euro first came in is the question. What a fascinating discussion. Yeah, I guess I've never really thought too hard about it. And yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, each country will have had their own unique, like, exchange rate to then have to deal with. God, that's fascinating. That's really, truly fascinating to me. Fuck off! I can't believe how hard this is. Oh yeah, the Dutch got fucked on the exchange rate because our government decided to have our money exchanged at the same rate as the Germans because it would be better for our combined economy. So we got bent over backwards on the conversion. Oh, I want snow. I miss it. Spooky lattes. I've not had snow here in ages. There's a lot of snow in Scotland, but because I'm in the capital city, you get that, like, city heat, so snow doesn't really fall here. It's so shit. Oh, Flying Dutcherin's back! How long's stream going to last? We usually do the 2 till 6, but most days I end up accidentally going till, like, 7 or 8. So, a few more hours? At the very least, 50 more minutes. At the very most, a couple hours. I've not taken my break today at all. I've not taken a break at all. I've just realised I'm hungry and I need to pee. And I'm enjoying talking about the euro. Oh my god, I've finally done it. I've actually finally done it. Jesus fucking Christ. I have snow, it's almost gone now. Oh, I unearthed a long article about how Trilobite unravelled during 11th hour. Interesting. Please, Grandpa Legion, post that in the Discord at some point. I'd like to read that. Where I am, it hasn't snowed since like 1987. I miss the snow. Snow's my favourite. Okay, I have a guy I'd love for you to raid. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. If you're here at the end of the stream, I will happily raid Whoever you got. Right. So we've done 15 levels, 15 A pluses, 15 bandages. We've beat the boss, and Kumu gave us a little nudge nudge. That level 7 is where the secret is. I think in Belgium it's not, but also like you would need a lot of old coins and bills to actually be able to pay for anything with them. Yeah, it's so interesting. Going back to his stream, I'm his only viewer. Oh, Flying Dutcher, and that's lovely of you. Yeah, please. That's lovely of you. So we're listening out for the audio going all messed up. Oh, wait. It could be in that. No, it's not. It's not. It looked like there was a weird hole. I was not yelling about the exchange saying, oh, no, sorry. If anything, Shav, I thought I was being annoying. I didn't mean to be. I wasn't trying to be, like, antagonistic about it. I was just confused. I was worried that I was being an asshole, not you. That's my brain. I never think bad of other folk. I'm always just thinking bad of myself. I'm always, yeah, sorry. My bad. Absolutely my bad. All the text conversations never, like, come across the way you want them to, you know? Especially in a weird conversational thing like this, where one person gets to use their voice and everyone else just has to use text. It can definitely, like, skew. No, absolutely not. I appreciate you, Shav. I really do. Cool Dude PS5. That's a great name. Cool Dude PS5. There's the glitch. We found the glitch. The glitch is not the secret level, unfortunately. But it is something. Oh. Before you guys shoot down this idea, but I think we should bring back public humiliation. Like throwing a tomato at someone and ringing a bell at them saying shame every time it chimes, especially if it's really bad. It is at the very start, the little stained glass at the top. Oh, you think it's here at the start? Around here. I am using my voice. Oh yeah, Shav, I forget that Shav writes his messages by speaking them into his TV remote. I love that. Kumu, when you hinted earlier that it was level 7, it wasn't just the pixel thing, was it? It was also the secret level. Because we just found the pixel thing there. Could be down one of these holes, right? It's not. But it could be. I got put into another stream's cursed quotes channel. And it's sort of funny, and then you realise, oh yeah, I actually said this into a microphone. It was the day you wrote, like, I can't remember what it was, but there was like chicken noises. It was like cluck cluck or woof woof for someone, something like that. And someone was like, remember he spoke that into his TV remote. I'll check in, no bother, Flying Dutcherin. I'm not hearing the audio go wonky anywhere on this level. I don't know, I just wanted you to check. Oh, really? You weren't actually saying... You... You weren't actually telling me that this level is where the secret... I was misunderstanding you. Shit. Then we're gonna have to go do a loop of all of the levels again, looking for a weird audio cue. I was under the impression Kumu was telling me where the secret... Who was it that helped me with the secret level yesterday? It was Dee Dee. I bet you feel like... Will you allow Shavraf to say puppet anus? Yep, for sure. Right. Odd set of words. I'm not saying someone should Google where is the hidden level in World 4 of Super Meat Boy 3D. But say someone did, they could maybe guide me towards roughly where that level is. That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick. Instead of us having to run through all 15 levels to check again. Would you like a hint where it is in the first 7 levels or the last 8? So, yes. Yes, I would like that. I reckon it's early because this door. I reckon it's early because this door right here takes us to here. And it is by level 1. It's in the first 5 levels. Right. It's such a noticeable audio cue as well. Like, it's like the music slows down to a crawl and it goes wrong. Like, you really hear it. It's not in that level. We're moving on. It's not in level 1. Yeah, I'm doing this impatient bad at games mode. Ah, fucking shit. Fucking... It's not in level 2. Apparently it's in the first 5 levels. Shouldn't you take a wee break soon? Yeah, I really should have, but now it's like, I get in my head because, like, we're coming up to the time we usually end stream. So I tell myself, there's no point in taking a break to only come back for like half an hour or 20 minutes. So maybe just don't take a break at all and then finish stream at the time you'd normally... I like convince myself not to take breaks. And it's like not good. It's not good at all, actually. We also got that piece of advice once that wasn't good advice. And our chat and our community told me it was advice I should ignore. But it was advice to new upcoming young streamers who want to grow. And the piece of advice was, don't take breaks. It was like, when you take your break, your viewers will go watch someone else who isn't taking breaks. So don't take breaks. And rightfully so, most people in the chat were like, that's bad advice. Don't do that. That's shit advice. But the reality is, it sucks. But the reality is, whenever I do take breaks, the numbers do go down. So, like, that person's given shitty advice that's bad, but it's also true. So it sometimes I do convince myself, no, don't take breaks, or the numbers, you know, like, you'll be fine just not taking breaks. You don't want the numbers to go down. It's like, it's not a good mindset at all. I know that. They can suck a fart out of an unwashed asshole. Yeah, maybe the TikTok people that have a 2-second attention span. I think I saw something. Spooky Lattes, what? It's myopic, yeah. That's putrescent advice. God. Grandpa Legion, using the words putrescent and myopic. That's... I like you. Those are good words. I think I saw something. What we're doing, we need to listen for the music going all fucked up. It'll go and slow down to a crawl. That's how we'll know we're in Secret Town. And I keep messing up this jump. I realise I talked quite a lot during that last level, so I might have missed it. By the 4 spinning bone things, there was a balcony on the outside. Oh. Okay. Let's check them out. On the previous level. It's true exclusively in the short term. You can't possibly grow if you burn yourself out first yet. That is extremely extremely true. I just like get in my head, I really like, if someone gives me a bad piece of advice or says something bad, I'm way more likely to like remember that than if people say nice stuff, and it's like not good. It's not good. Yesterday's a perfect example. We had that one person say I was ignoring them, and so they were leaving, and then they left. I lost a follower, and everyone after that said a bunch of nice stuff. And I just ignored all the nice stuff and felt really bad about the bad thing. It's not good. So handsome and good at games and smart and good at rats. One of those is true. Imagine feeling so entitled to someone else's attention. That is what everyone else said, Grandpa Legion. That's basically what happened yesterday. Is everyone in the chat was like, don't let that person get to you. You know, don't think like that. But it's like hard not to. Like, it's hard not, like, to me it's more like, it's not that that person was feeling entitled to my attention. To me it's like, if I had just been reading the chat a little bit more, if I had just been a little bit better at reading the chat, we wouldn't have lost that bit. That was someone who came to the chat quite regularly. That was someone who had a streak. You know, it's like, it wasn't just some random. And now they'll never come back because I was ignoring them. And it's like, it feels bad. It doesn't feel good, you know? Oh my god. They're going to punish you with the only currency they value. The focus on them, the main character. Yeah, that's Grandpa Legion, that's very smart. You don't like anime. I wouldn't say I hate re-anking. Yeah, you're right. It's not positive feeling. They're going to punish you with the only currency they value. The focus on them, the main character. I have a hard time getting too affected by negativity. I understand it. Yeah, I really do. I really allow myself to get strongly affected by the negative vibes. Negativity's effect on me is variable. What does it imply? DD, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm such a people pleaser that I'll usually blame myself for an issue brought about by someone else's problems. I think I'm quite the opposite of a people pleaser, but I definitely... Yeah, I think I'm quite the opposite. I definitely like have been accused of being... I could definitely stand to be a bit more of a people pleaser. In real life, like, yeah, it's different here though, right? Because here you're trying to grow something. Here you're trying to... I don't know, it's just different. It's very different. In real life, I'm always calling people out on their shit. Like, the people pleasers nod and agree, and I'm like, no, wait, no, bullshit. The secret level isn't here either. It's not here either. We're gonna have to repeat the first 5 levels over and over again until we die. We're repeating the first 5 levels over and over again until we die. If that is their chosen behavior, I don't think it's a loss, Nero. Yeah, fair. I agree with everything Sam says, always because women are... My therapist literally told my dad I'm a people pleaser. It was with consent. Do you want a number? It could be behind that door. It could be 4. Go back to the spinning bones thing. Yeah, you're right. Go back to the spinning bones. Yep, okay. Will you allow Spooky Lattes to say bones things? Spooky Lattes doesn't even mean it like that, Automod. Come on to fuck. There was no sexual innuendo there. It's asking if I'll allow Spooky Latte to say bones things. Okay, Sam, shutting up now, mate. Go back to the one. Yeah. Could it be down there? Could it be down here? No. Me when I'm spinning my bones with my meat boy. Right. How are you today, Alan? It's good to see you back. Oh yeah, there are little balconies out there. Did you see that? There was one there. There's one out there. I got boned by Automod. Spooky Lattes. Can one of the mods please allow Spooky Lattes to continually type boned? Can we get out to those balconies? No, we can't. We finally bloody found it. Oh my god. Wait, what is this? Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Oh, whoa, wait, what? Have I got multiple jumps? No, I've got one. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. What is this a parody of? Almost every secret level has been like a parody of a different game. Obviously, yesterday's secret level was Metal Gear Solid. This could maybe be NNNNN. Remember the game NNNNN? Holy hell, this is gonna be hard. No, it's not NNNNN. It's VVVVV. That's the wrong letter of the alphabet. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? You mean VVV? Yeah. I was like, why doesn't that sound right? It's not NNNNN. It's not a thing. This is gonna be really fucking difficult. You can go for your break and we can smash words. We've got to do pairs at some point when Alan is here to see if their word skills translate to pairs. This is going to be impossible. This is going to be impossible. Although the music's pretty sick. My cat is bapping my arm for attention and her little paws are so soft it tickles. Aww. Last night I was petting little Popcorn. Little old lady Popcorn was sitting in her little house that was sitting on my lap. And I was sitting petting her. And her shitty little sister Pickles bit me right on the foot. She was just like, pay attention to me. She just bit my foot. It's like, you little shit. I activated for a second there. Did you see that? Just for a second there, you saw activation. Just for a moment. Just for a moment, there was activation. Whoa. I bet Cora was off being precious. Cora, I tell you what. I'll tell you, those three, right? Those three. Popcorn is very old. Popcorn is a really wee old lady rat, and it makes me sad. Pickles is just huge. I don't know where she's gaining all this weight from, but Pickles has got to be the biggest rat that ever lived, right? But Cora, man, Cora has been such a little shit lately. If she's not biting us, she's chewing up the carpet. She's trying to get into my PC. I don't know what's going on. I think she's going through her moody teenage phase. But she's such a little shit. There's been a few times while they've been out playing, we've had to put Cora back in because she's just being a complete little shit. Oh, this is extremely difficult. Holy crap. The breeder I got some of my rats from had a rat named Ian, who was literally too big for my little teenage hands. That's... my partner's quite small. You know, my partner's quite small, and she struggles to hold Pickles. Pickles is fucking huge. And we got... the breeder that we get these rats from one time sent us home with like an old rat. If those of you that recall, there was a rat we had that we showed on stream a few times called Soup. A wee old lady rat called Soup who was a show rat. She had like won prizes at like rat shows or whatever. She came to spend her retirement years here with us after being like, you know, after birthing a million little ratties for the breeder. Little Soup came and lived here, if you remember. And Soup was huge. When my partner first came home with Soup, she was like, this is the biggest rat I've ever seen. But now we've got Pickles. Pickles is a fucking giant. I think Pickles might be like part to dog. She's fucking huge. God, I love wee ratties. Spooky latties, that's so funny. Your wee teenage hands couldn't hold this giant rat. Wee Soup. Oh, we loved wee Soup. She was a good soul. Pickles might be part dog, yeah, for real. Honestly, she's fucking massive. So, hold on. Is he jumping after I dash without me jumping? Hang on. If I dash... No, there isn't a jump after the dash. I'm having to do that myself. Right. There's like... If I jump and then dash... If I jump, dash, can I jump again? So if I jump, then dash, can I jump again? No, okay. You get 2 jumps and you can either do it before or after the dash. Okay, yeah, I need a jump. It's about a passing. Don't worry about it. It's sad, but... It is what it is. You know, we've had multiple ratties die since we started streaming. That's something I used to explain to them. I used to talk about it a bit more right back at the start of streaming, but like, if you are a regular here, you're gonna see them die, you know? Since I've started streaming, we've lost 3. There was Scully, there was Soup, and there was... No, maybe it was only those 2 you guys saw. But like, you know, I hate to... Popcorn's gonna be real soon. Popcorn does not have long left in her wee life. She's now over 2.5, and like, they do not live longer than 2.5. I mean, they do sometimes, but... Soupy passed away too. Yeah, yes, we lost Soup a while back. Yeah, it's just the realities of having wee ratties. You know, with cats and dogs, you've got them for a long time. With wee ratties, you've got them for 2.5 years at most. Some of them do make it to 3. We've never had a rat make it to 3. Ever. Maybe Popcorn will be the first. It's this gap here. This gap here seems so difficult. And it's not even the end of the fucking path. This is absurdly difficult. Luckily the music's an absolute banger. Yeah, please feel free to tell your ratty stories, Spooky Lattes. You know, losing wee pets just means that you got to love them when you fucking, that's bullshit. Oh my god! Just thread that needle, yeah. I sadly only had one of my ratties pass peacefully. It was my Dumbo rat named Emmy. She used to listen to a song from an anime with me. When I knew she was going, I laid her on my chest while I laid in bed, played the song and fell asleep crying. When I woke back up, she was gone, but her eyes were closed and she was comfortable. That is the sweetest thing ever. Yeah, that's so... I love that. I love that. That's so sweet. Yeah, my partner sat and held... there was Dory, and there was Bob. My partner sat and held them when they passed. It was very sad because some of them, you know, rats, especially female rats, it's like cancer is just a when. It's not if they'll get cancer, it is when they get cancer. So with a lot of female rats, they get these ovarian or mammary lumps, and eventually the right thing to do is just to like take them to the vet and like put them out of their misery, you know, like they're suffering, so you take them to the vet and the vet ends their suffering for them. But some of them live long enough or live good enough lives, I guess, that they can die with you. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. So that you got to do that with your Emmy is very, very sweet. It's very good. I like that a lot. Can I send the song? Yeah, please. Post it in chat for people to listen to. Yeah, please, of course. It's so lovely. This looks like those Rage Happy Wheels levels. I'm not sure I know what Happy Wheels is, but it's definitely making me rage. It was sad with Emmy's pack. I ended up losing 3 of the 4 girls, and the one who had always been a bit standoffish was left alone. After that, she became so attached and loving. My parents said no more rats. Oh, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Yeah, it's they're not an... They require quite a lot more care than your average pet. Like, you know, rats require more care than, say, a cat. They are hard to care for, and they live such short lives. It's so tough. We've made it further than we've ever. Right, here we go. Look at that gap. Look at that gap. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, I'm video gaming. I'm video gaming. Oh my god, we're doing it. Look at this gap. Look what we're gonna have to do. Oh my god, this is the hardest level ever. Right, here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. Right. Have you had a break yet? You know, no, I don't deserve one. I don't deserve one. You would not catch me playing these. I did not play a lot of platforming games growing up and struggle from a skill issue with it. This is tedious. I would skip it. Interesting. I can understand like people's like tolerance for like this challenge is fun to this is tedious is so fascinating. Like Rian King plays Souls games. There's absolutely people who would watch you fight in a Soul boss. There are people who watch you fight Souls bosses who are like, nope, this is tedious, fuck this. So like, where people's bar is so interesting to me. Because it's like, obviously, Rian King's someone who's willing to do what your average person would consider tedious, and that's fight a really hard boss over and over again until you beat them. But Rian King's line does not go as far as extremely hard levels like this. So it's like, I've always found it quite interesting to see different people's like barometer for how much bullshit they're willing to take from a video game. And yeah, that's like, I just find myself so often being like, well, I've got to beat it. I told you guys recently that I played a little indie game called Dandara. And at the end of Dandara, if you've done a bunch of things right throughout the game, after you beat the end boss, you get to fight the like super secret, ultra secret boss. And the developers were quite openly like, we want to make the hardest video game boss ever made. It's considered one of the single hardest boss fights you can ever do. And I banged my head against it off stream for like a solid week until I beat it. And this is the same kind of thing. Like, once I'm hooked in, it's like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fucking do this. Not me telling you what to do. No, of course not. This fulfills the tedious platforming niche I despise. Fair, fair. My threshold has gone way down because I just want to get onto more games. Yeah, VT, I feel that. I really do. Right, here we go. Wow, look at this! Look at this! Holy shit! Okay, so it's gonna be a jump, dash, maybe a double jump dash, but I don't think I ever did. Yeah, it's if you do all the side stuff, you get to like the secret. You know, you have to backtrack right back to that. There's like a Google it. It's considered one of the hardest boss fights of all time. The developers specifically made it as like a, we're gonna make the hardest thing that's ever been made. And it was fucking difficult, my god. See, when I beat it, I screamed. It was like 2 a.m. here, and I was like, yeah! Okay. So, we're gonna need a double jump into a dash into like a perfect landing. Okay. Here goes. Yeah. Okay. Right, don't panic. My hands are sweating like crazy. Sure, everyone loves it when Dandara does it, but give Stoff all your processor speed and everyone loses their damn. God, the 7th guest and the 11th hour hold a really special place in my heart. They always will. Especially the 7th guest. Right. So we can't jump high enough to go over these spikes, so you have to use your double jump at the beginning. Which means we're gonna have to dash and fall. Okay. You piece of shit. Okay, here we go. Imagine dying here, Pinky. That's your fault that happened. But it's so satisfying. Like, people who play the Souls games will know. Rian King, you play the Souls games, you'll know. There's something extremely satisfying about struggling with something, and then you get better. It's not that the game gives you more abilities, it's that you have gotten better. And suddenly you are kicking the shit out of that boss that used to give you so much trouble. And things like this are similar. You know, look how much better I already am at this first area that was giving us loads of trouble just 15-20 minutes ago. There's like a... it's one of the reasons video games are the best medium in the planet. Because, like, you don't get this from movies or TV shows or music. You don't get that feeling of, like, I fucking did that. And obviously, yeah, it's totally understandable that most folk do not have the patience for shit like this. Like, why would you? But man, the getting the shit kicked out of you by the skill check boss in a Souls game, only to, like, level yourself up. Not, like, actually level up in game, but, like, for you to improve, and then you beat them, is, like, the most satisfying thing on the planet. And it's similar here. These tough platformers are the exact same sort of mindset. It's like, you will struggle, you will lose 100 times, 1,000 times. But then when you finally do it, it's the best feeling in the fucking, it's like you've achieved it, you've properly, like, done the thing. My friend and I have been doing a full playthrough of Elden Ring. I'm just watching, but I help strategize. And we're stuck on the final boss of the DLC. Elden Ring's one of my all-time favourite games, Spooky Lattes. From Software are the best game development studio in the world, MO. And I've never played the DLC. I'm very excited to get to the DLC one day. I've never done it. I've heard it's very, very good. Oh man, that Dandara boss looks awful. I can't imagine replaying that over and over with that horrid music. Yeah, that Dandara boss is considered one of the single hardest video game bosses that there has ever been. And it was bloody hard. I beat it last week, and it was after like a week of trying. There's just something inherently so satisfying about finding something frustrating. The same can be said with, like, you know, it applies to anything, like learning your job. You know, when you start a new job and it's really difficult and you feel like you're in over your head, and then you eventually get good at your job, you're like, oh, I'm nailing it. You know, learning a martial art, learning glass blowing, you know, it's like DD with video editing, you know, like, you find yourself struggling with something to only realize your practice has gotten you better at it and now you're good at it. It's such a satisfying feeling. Oh, it's such a satisfying feeling that, like, yeah, I can already, like, taste it. See when we finally beat this level. See when I finally do the perfect run and we smash this. It's gonna feel so good. I should be writing a small monologue from a performance thing, but I'm having too much goofy energy right now. If you get far and die again, you need to take a break unless you plant end soon. Yeah, I do plant end soon. Tonight is the night we clean out the rats. I actually should have put their cage out in the hall hours ago so that my partner could start cleaning them while I was doing this. I really do need to go soon. And luckily, this is the last thing to do in this world. Each video we've broken up into each world, and this is the last thing. So when we beat this level, I will outro this YouTube video, I'll chat to you guys and say goodbye, and then we'll go raid whoever it was that our man wanted us to raid earlier. But that could be hours from now, because this level is completely impossible. I just have to enjoy the struggle. Yeah, that's fair. That's that intangible thing about video games that make them so interesting. It's like, a lot of gamers would watch you struggle against a Dark Souls boss and be like, I don't understand how you can find this fun. You're just getting the shit kicked out of you by, you know, Gorb the Holy, over and over again. Where's the fun in that? But for folk like me, folk like you, some of you guys who enjoy that, like, there's like an art to it. And this is the exact same thing. It's like doing this, mastering these jumps, getting better. It's like there's something so fun about it. Even if it's fucking frustrating, yes! Right. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Here we go. Oh. Oh, right. Ugh. Okay. Okay. God, the music's so good. Right, here we go. Music hits that for me more than games by a country mile. Interesting. It's double jump up, double jump over and out, pull back in after that spike that's sticking out, and then dash at the last to get in at the fucking shit, man. Okay, okay, okay. Fuck off. Oh, that was so good. I was like I did that on purpose. I didn't, but it was like I did, because that was fucking perfect. Holy shit. Oh. Currently learning Emily Remler's In a Sentimental Mood as a challenge to absorb whatever jazz vocab she provides. Yeah, I know absolutely nothing about playing the music, but Rian King, you are not... One of my lecturers at uni would often talk about how learning to play music ticks the same part of your brain as learning to get good at games. Like the fulfillment you get from jankily playing a song the first time to then mastering it and being able to play it at like its original tempo or whatever. It's the same sort of like, yes, I've done it. When you said music does it for you, I thought you were talking about listening to music and I didn't understand what you meant. But I get it now. You're talking about learning to play it, and yeah, you're not the first person that's mentioned that that's it's a very similar sort of bit of the brain that is tickled with your growth. Right, we're back here, we're back here. I used to play flute. I haven't touched it in a decade and I miss it. Pick it back up. Get back on that flute. I just want to know how to play the accordion. The one thing my country provided, I could be wrong, maybe Scotland didn't provide it, maybe Scotland just took ownership of it. But the one thing my country brought to this world is the bagpipes. And I truly believe they are the worst sound that can be made on this earth. There is no torture more torturous than the sound of fucking bagpipes. We've got 1, 2, 3 jumps left. My hands are sweating like crazy. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. A bagpipe group practice over the road from me, and I agree. It's the worst noise that humans can make. It's torturous. I cannot believe... I'm not being funny. I can't believe the bagpipes is considered music. I really can't. I would have tried recently. I'm in an apartment. I don't want to be rude yet. I mean, I'm in an apartment and I sit and scream into this microphone for 5 hours a day. So I'm sure they'd be fine. I used to play piano, but I had to get rid of it since my parents hated the noise. Ever since coming to uni, I've been trying to find somewhere that I can go back to playing. That's amazing. Remember the banging on the floor? Yeah, I'll never forget. I used to stream at this volume. And then the day that the people up there started banging on the floor, I now stream down at this volume. I used to just scream into this microphone. Right, here we go. Don't distract me. We've got 3 jumps left. Right. Okay, here we go. Fuck. Okay. This is a really tough one. Fuck off. Right. Come on. Shit. Flawless. Shut up. Get out of here. Shut your mouth. Yeah, I cannot express to you how much I dislike the noise of the bagpipes. And because I live in the capital city, if you just open the windows, you can pretty much constantly always hear some fucker playing the bagpipes. Like, I'm glad I don't live close to like the centre of town. Up in town, there's always someone in the streets playing the bagpipes. Gonna switch to mobile so I can get up and stretch my leggies. Good stuff, good stuff. I regressed a bit though since it's been like 3 years since I last played. Can I ask a stupid question to those of you, to the Allens, to the Spooky Lattises, to the Rian Kings, especially the world? Does learning one instrument translate at all? Like, if you learn how to play the flute or the piano or the guitar, do you have transferable skills to being able to play other instruments? Because it feels like, as somebody who doesn't play music at all, it feels like it would translate. Like, it feels like if you became a master at playing one instrument, you'd in theory be able to have a head start playing the others, but I'm not sure if I'm just being a simpleton. You know, being good at platformers would not make you very good at first-person shooters. So it's like, you know, yes, yeah. I start with the violin and then the flute, and learning the flute helped me get a head start playing the piano. Okay, yeah, music is a language. Yeah, fair. Okay, cool, cool. Very cool. Right, here we go. Yes! Yes! Holy shit. It's the kid. You better be the best character in the goddamn world. The challenge I just went through to unlock you. You better be the best. Replay? Get the fuck out. Replay? You're banned. Look at all the dead kids. Oh my god. That's not gonna hurt you, certainly, unless you get carpal tunnel off of one. Yeah, true, okay. We did it! Gamer! I'm so glad I don't live with my parents anymore. They always had issues with me making any kind of noise. That sucks, Alan. That sucks. You like to think that in a perfect world, parents will just like fully support the things their kids want to do, eh? But it's like, it's just not reality. That sucks, Alan. I'm glad you're free of that and you can make all the bloody noise you want. We did it. That was unbelievable, but we did it. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. This has been World 4, 100%. 15 levels, you look up the top bar there, 15 levels, 15 A pluses, 15 bandages, the boss beaten, and the secret level we beat first try. Thank you for watching. If you're still here at the end of this YouTube video, you can click the buttons. It would mean the world. There's a thumb, there's a bell, there's a cat and a dog. Just click them all. I'm trying to build a little YouTube channel and you can help me do that. It would mean the world. Thank you so much. We will be back for part 5, the final world. And then we might do a part 6 where we do all the Dark World levels. Who knows? Thank you for watching. Goodbye.